So yeah, there you go. So look, this is going to be mute. It's going to go, you know, it'll be fine in a couple of weeks. It'll be fixed, but it just shouldn't be released like that. I mean, it's not a me problem, is it? It's not a you problem either. It's a their problem. Really? $70? Madness. But it's all down to this amazingly modeled, study level 3D cockpit that allows you to really fly the 737 in your own home.
Nevertheless, grave danger, I fear, in his training.
That button. Continue. Make it a nice smooth look. Look there. A lot of pressure here. it. I put this during Discord, and I'll have some odd random stream during the week, and I'll see you then, folks.
Yeah, that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time.
And we will certainly make the buttons with special goodbye then, folks. See what happens. The sea is climbing all over the place. We're not crashing it, right, those buttons. It's time for us to sign off. I think she wants a treat. Do you want a treat with the buttons? Do you want a treat? Okay, just look at me until I actually get off the stage. Excellent, folks. Pleasure as always. You soon. I'll see you next time.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, folks and folkettes, peeps and peepettes. Welcome. This week, I have the midweek stream in there, the midweek stream introduction as a placement holder because I keep getting copyright claims on the other one. They're driving me up the wall. And by the way, thank you, Microsoft, for the music, because that's the music I'm going to use in my new intro if I ever get to it. We've got a lot of work to do here, folks. Now, Producer Buttons wants to say hello, and Producer Buttons wants to get a little treat. There you go. Producer Buttons, good joke. Welcome, everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope you're going to have a great week this week. It's pretty much guaranteed you're going to have a great week. Right? Producer Button said so. And if Producer Button says so, then you know it's going to be true. Yes. We are, some of us are, a lot of us are on the TPM. Let's reset the cam there. So let's see who we have with us, folks, this Sunday. Lots of peeps here. Yes, lots of peeps, folks. Lots. This is great. I know there's more of you here than actually it'll show. I think it shows 25 max at the time, but I'll come around and say hello to everyone who's with us, right? Let's see who we can see at the tags for the moment, and then we'll read the comments. So, Slam3D, greetings. ARH64CDN, greetings to you. KJLCP's with us. There's another one, of course, the tag won't show up in some of them. Davo, greetings. Banana Fish, Pete New Zealand, Colonel Clink, Father Ted, Top Cun, PKR, Jack Bev, Wilco, 23 Sierra, Cross, Baza, Will.I.Am, and Achai Lad, Achai. Falcon, Johnny C, Nighthawk, Bike Flyer, Baker Fly, Skyhawk, Raptor X, and many more, folks. And on the chat there, let's have a look. If you haven't seen for the title, by the way, we are continuing our world tour, folks. Oh, Slam3D is very brave in the Airbus A318. Will he make it off the end? Slam3D, prepare yourself, because we're going to get you to take off first. Let's see if you can make it by the end. I think we'll see. It doesn't have any friction yet in the Microsoft Flight Simulator with regards to grass and stuff, which is a pity. We'll bang on about that, the cruise. So hello to in the chat. Let's start with Twitch first. Skyhawk, greetings to you. It says, evening everybody from sunny Devon, UK. Very nice, and Devon's a lovely place, I believe. I haven't been there yet, but I want to. Skyhawk, afternoon everyone, and Buttons from West Toronto, Canada. Greetings, Nighthawk from Canada. We've got to do some flights in Canada. We'll come around to Canada, the world tour, of course. Davo is with us as well. He's from Queensland, Australia. No better place, Davo. Alex, please, greetings from all the eastern end of Canada as well. He says hello to Nighthawk. No, not a lot is with us as well. Johnny C from UK, East Midlands. Robert Time, say ho. Evening all, Raptor X checking in Amsterdam vicinity in the Netherlands. If you don't know, in the midweek streams, Robert Times taught me how to fly the 737 by using text. He's very frustrated, God love him. I'm, you know, it's challenging. Nighthawk is with us as well. Alex, please, sorry, I'm repeating myself here. Alex, please says, nice introduction. Do you like that? That's what I use for the midweek. Davo says, yes, I agree. It makes a nice change. Yeah, I've got to make a new one. But I keep saying things like this, you know it. I just need the time. Alex, please, but it will be Miss Gentle Ben. Oh, you'll miss Gentle Ben. Yeah, that was a fun video. KJSP, good evening all. New exciting flight tonight. Great, KJS, thank you very much. And on YouTube. YouTube, we've got staff on. We've got Clappy D as always. Oh, here comes Slam3D. He is going for it now with no warning. Slam3D is going to take off on the grass in the Airbus A318. Come on, you can do it, Slam. You can do it. Let's speed up the camera here. Increasing speed. I gotta activate the window to increase the speed. He's done it. Is he? No, tail strike. Panic rotation, panic rotation. He's gonna make it. He's gonna make it. Is he not gonna stall though? Let's see if he stalls. Snap 3D, well done. It looks like he's getting off the ground there. Yeah. Very well done. Well done, Snap 3D. Where was I? Peter Clappy T, thank you. Clappy T is one of our very honoured moderators. Peter Bevington's with us. He says, morning all. This is a new intro. Not seen that before. Have you not? Oh, okay. Great. I hope you like it. Johnny C, hello folks to you. Arrogant Star Gravy's with us as well. And Stefan's with us laughing at earlier on. Shuffled Shoes is with us. Hey ho. AH34 Aviation's also Wolf is here. Equinus as well. And there's everybody. I never spoke. So, see, I have a habit of speaking too quickly, and it's not clear. I know this because I watch my videos sometimes, and I'm going, "Oh God, speak slower, Gripperson. Speak slower." Right, folks, let's rock and roll. Where in the mother of God is Colonel Clink?
What is this nonsense?
Jeez, give me a fright of my life. Colonel Clink has been out all along. That's lucky because I was going to talk behind your back.
What is this nonsense?
I
Short intros and all that sort of stuff, and A310's taken off for grass strips, like, enough for crying out loud.
It is madness. Say hello to everybody.
Hey,
say hello
everybody.
to Colonel Clink.
I hope everybody had a good week.
Surely they have.
Surely.
Yes, okay.
Surely had.
Absolutely.
Oh.
So, I'm going to set. Our engines are started, folks.
Yeah.
I've set my altitude for. I don't know. What are you going to go to, Colonel Clink?
Well, I have my initial climb altitude for 2,500 feet, right? I think that is plenty to get off the ground.
Yeah, then we're going to just later this.
And I think then I'm going to go to climb to 4,500 because it's Sunday.
Just because that's the Sunday number.
Yeah, it's a Sunday number.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Have I got it all set up? That's 4,500 heading.
So
Okay,
2,500. So I have my heading set and heading is selected. So happy days. I'm good to go.
Okay, let's rock and roll. Let's begin the madness, folks.
Okay.
The most crazy madness. Let's do everything the wrong way. Where's my brakes?
Brakes.
Brakes.
Brakes. Okay, so I put the throttle in, so it goes forward.
Brakes. Full power. Oh, have I set up my controls? Oh my God, I haven't set up my controls.
Oh dear.
The deuce.
Okay.
Deuce here.
Off we go.
I thought it was working. Oh, we have technical problems.
Technical problems.
I did test it before the stream and now it ain't working. Oh, please don't do this to me. Don't need technical problems right now, folks. This is a disaster. I don't like when this happens to the stream.
Oh.
It saddens me. Yeah, I've got it set. This one will work. Go back. Why would this be? Oh, I did plug out a USB port because the keyboard wouldn't work, and that does interfere with stuff. Oh, it's working now. Is it? No, it's not. I'm sorry. It is working. The power isn't working. Why is the power up full?
Okay, let's get that.
No, now it's working. We're good. No, it's not.
Put the autopilot on, and that one.
Now it's working.
And we put the nav on, and it just does its thing. Isn't that lovely?
That's why you check your controls before you take off. And I did. I'm with you, folks. I'm with you.
So we didn't clip any trees. I don't think so.
Yep.
And now we just have to.
Note to self: make sure reverse thrust is off when you're using the 737 controls to fly the TBM. Okay, we're good. We're a little bit paddy last. Just in views now and stuff. And we're coming along. And I'm off. There's all the folks there. It's like a hornet's nest here, folks. Flaps are up. And let's get the gear up now. I should have done that a lot earlier. Oh, it is up. But it's not showing up. Okay, there we go. Now it's coming up. Yes. It happens. It happens. Vertical speed now for the autopilot. Good. What are you doing? Where are you going, autopilot? Vertical speed. Oh yeah, we don't want that. We want about 1,500 feet a minute. There we go. And autopilot on. Nice transition. Very soft transition there with the autopilot. and nav on. Take a left turn, please, navigator. Nav is in the autopilot.
So,
Traffic. And we're good. I'm going to leave it on full power. I'm going to just take a little bit to stop the red light flashing in my face. Sorry, Curtin Clink, I've interrupted the hell out of you there.
yeah, no, it's like I just did a long orbit. Now I'm gonna chase the bejesus out of the rest of them.
Yep, I'm in the middle. It's the group that looks like. There's Sam 3D flying along.
So I decide now I'm gonna go
Happens with us.
to 4,500 feet. So
It's too clear. I'm in cloudage. We want to. Well, we're going a fair bit of a way, so we might meet some weather, I hope.
it's real weather. We don't know what's coming.
Yep, we don't know what's coming. Now, one thing I want, if I'm going to have a quick look here on my other screen for Navigator. Let's see what we get. Because I haven't looked. I've checked nothing. Today we're seriously flagging it as we stole it. So, next airfield. I want to write this down, and where's my pencil? I think in future, right? I'm going to bring a damn pencil in the cockpit. Now, I usually have a little knee pad. I need to get another one of these because these are great. These little knee pads, folks. Do you see that there? Little knee pad. Now, you don't need it for flights necessarily unless you're doing IFR stuff. I just like to write a few things down so I don't have to go looking for it. So I'm going to write some of the airports down here on this to see if we get any ILS kind of stuff going on. Maybe just stick to VF4 actually, kind of thing, won't we?
Even in VF4 you write those things down.
But let's not. Let's see if we can get away with it. It is, after all, the Sunday stream, the irresponsible flying Sunday, isn't it? But I can't help myself. I want to look anyway. There we go. Next, we are going to. I just want to write these down actually.
We're going to Lima Zulu Romeo Victor.
Lima Zulu Romeo Victor. Then it's Lima Hotel Bravo Papa. Then it's Lima Hotel Zulu Kilo. Then it's Lima Juliet Sierra Oscar. And then down to Lima, the last one, Lima Juliet. Happy days. 4,500 feet now, 226 knots, and we're bombing along. Flaps are up, gears up, all that kind of stuff. Lights and action. Lights, camera, action. Interesting. Now, so let's have a look here on Navograph. Let's see what we get. Next one is Lima Zulu Romeo Victor. Nothing. Lima Hotel Bob Budapest, Hungary. So we're going into Budapest. Good. That's a big airport there. I wonder, do I have the full version? We got ILSs up the wazoo. The wind is coming from south. Southerly, no, yeah, southerly windish, southerly-ish. Heading 190 roughly. So it's going to be 1.13 now.
Yeah, that would be all right.
Would you like frequencies and things for shits and giggles?
Frequencies?
Yep.
Craziness. Yeah, give me the frequencies closer to the time, like, you know?
Okay. I'm going to put them in now because I'm going to start chatting and then I'd like to get it set up way ahead. 109.15.
Don't worry, I get them out of 4-flight anyway.
Ah. How much is 4-flight, by the way? Someone was asking me during the week.
It's about, well, the subscription I have is about $120 or $150 a year.
That's the same Sky doing that.
So, where are we?
So this one.
Hungary.
Let's go to this guy.
Budapest.
Oh yeah, the radius in this one.
So the runway with best wind is runway 13 left or right? And it's ILS for 13 left is
9.15. 109. Small 5. Once, twice. And we push was 127. 127. Let's stick that in here.
That's correct. Lock is 19.15. And for right is 109.50.
That's it.
So, depending what you want to choose.
No, it's not exactly like
Yeah.
I'm
So,
1,000,
so
sure.
the beauty is on ForeFlight, right? So you get the plates as well. So you have the approach charts and all that sort of stuff. Like, you know, happy days.
It is good. I like that. It's
Yeah.
very good.
And in your briefing, you get if it is described, you get a wee little map of the airport where you
Oh,
go
we're
to.
coming up on it now. We're coming up on it quick and fast. Okay, let us change to localizer 1.
What do you
Oh, it's done it automatically, has it? That's odd. Oh, the old school stuff any day. Oh yeah, the course here. This one.
So the first
There
one
we
doesn't
go.
really have like an ILS. Right, so
Oh no, it's not the first one. It's the second one I'm looking at then. Baba Lima Hotel
so the first one
Bravo,
we go on
Papa.
is
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Lima Zulu Romeo Victor.
Yeah. It's just I'd say that's a grass airfield.
No.
Is it? Asphalt. Okay. Let's go back down.
I have to ease you into things.
I'm good. I'm set up now for the next one. I'm way ahead. I'm set up now for the not this airfield because this is going to be visual. I'm set up for the next one. Let's come down. Altitude down to go 3,000 feet. 2.5. I presume by the time we get there. And for speed things down, please. I'm coming down like a bat out of hell. I'm going to record only the interesting landing. I'm going to replay the interesting landings this week, unless people insist on seeing the recording, the landing. Because I want to see other people's landings. You know, they're part of the show too, aren't you, folks? So I don't want to be all about me. It's not all about me. Let's get the others' landings in the picture. I'll put it back on. There we go. Let's look outside. Now, I will have a few seconds to look at some of the comments. Let's have a look at Twitch first. Basil is from Alabama. Oh, cool, Basil. Basil, 60. Greetings, Basil. Hey ho. Alabama. Interesting place. I'd like to go. I'd like to try. Tis Forest with us as well.
Where is Alabama?
Alabama is in the south, isn't it? What state though? Is it not Alabama state? I don't know. I could be
I
wrong
don't know.
there.
Is it a state or is it a city or is it both?
I think it might be state. Alabama. I don't know. Let me know. Is it a state? Yeehaw! Alabama. I think it's in the south somewhere.
Was it one of them? Ding, 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 ding.
Sounds like it, yeah. Ding, 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 ding. Southern Comfort, wasn't that movie?
Yeah, something like that.
Southern Comfort. It's fine. We're wasting lots of fuel, folks. Lots of fuel. So we're coming up on it now, thinking fast. It looks like oh wait,
Don't worry about it. Don't
PSN.
worry about the fuel now. Like, you know, Microsoft graciously donated it for this stream.
They have. They have indeed. So let's get a picture of where we are. Let's hit the V for the old zoom right out there and see if we can get a picture. Well, that's as far as out it'll go. And we're in Eastern Europe, folks. No coastline. It's very flat around here. A little bit of cloudage coming up as we go.
Haziness.
A little bit of haziness.
Haziness.
It's just incredible the way they've done that. I still, what is it, over 2 years now? Microsoft Flight Sim came out, folks, yeah? Kind of think, isn't it?
Yeah,
2
something
years.
like that.
And I just still can't get over the weather, do you know?
2.5 years now.
And every field, every marking in those fields, it's just like in real life, it's just bizarre. It's just bizarre. The roads, and the rivers, and the railway tracks. There's a railway track down there, I can see it there. A straight line. Railway tracks, yeah. It's bizarre, Colonel Clink, you're going to love this. I never did this to you.
What?
You'd be glad of it. My first PPL instructor, I should never have told him that I was thinking of becoming commercial, because he made it way harder than it should have been.
What?
Anyway, now, he said, use the disused railway tracks as navigation aids. Have you ever seen a disused railway track?
No.
Very hard. I don't think they have them at the charts anymore, actually. I must look. Yeah, they used to have the disused railway tracks at the charts.
They're long gone.
It drove me mad. Look, and you see the gap between the trees there, he'd say. You see that? And it's very hard when you're first learning to navigate VFR, you know. And it's tricky, but I got good at it. And I thought, it's not really fair to be teaching people that. Wreck their heads. It's a very simple way, as you know, to navigate. The clock code. And then you pick up from there.
If you go about 100 feet above a motorway, like, you know, you can see the road signs, like, you know exactly where you are.
This is right. Yeah. And it's perfectly legal.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
You know, it's perfectly safe.
I mean, how else would you know where you're going?
Yeah. They used to do that back in the day. I hear these owner flyers when the rules weren't the rules. Going way back. Like land in the field. You're down, where am I? Where am I, like? Oh, grand, okay. Follow the roads. Follow the roads. And we're coming up on it now. And who's there first? It looks like Papa is there. Wild, that's obviously some folks there. Wild, hopefully they're new, I don't know. It looks like 2-3 CRs coming on, not a lot. Jack Bouse there, Akai Lad, Carpa Hats up high and descending. Davos there, AR H64 is on his way in. So hopefully, let's have a look behind us. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, we got a few. KJS&P, 20C, Baker Fly, Top Gun, Slurpy Jam, Peachy Zealand, Nighthawk, White Flower, 2-3 CRs just pop behind me there. And more. The airfield should be up here somewhere. There's two folks in that airfield, right? Folks, obviously two locals, you know. Bupa, PSN, and Wild Titan. No, Wild Titan's with us. Bupa, I don't know, maybe you're new. I don't know. Let me know in the chat. Papa, PSN. And sometimes you get these locals, you know. And there'd be two lads in their local airfield, and they see the swarm of lunatics online coming towards them. It's hilarious, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the wind is coming from there. Okay, so I'm going to take a left downwind from the airfield. Oh, this is make hesitation. Let's not jump to conclusions. Let's go overhead. I haven't even looked at the airport headings. The runway headings, should I say? Let's go overhead. Let's drop down a little bit. 1,500 feet. this then, okay? Let's take the autopilot off now and slow this thing down as soon as possible. Autopilot off, park on my back, taking a right turn for a left downwind.
Okay, where's
So we're coming nice and swiftly.
So there's a runway. It goes from there to there. Happy days.
See some chats there. I'll get with you now, folks. On the chat. Trim.
Whee!
Myself a nice. Frightening the passengers. There's Johnny C. Baker, Fly Davo, and Banana Fish and Nighthawk coming in. They know what they're doing. They know what the story is. Very nice. And let's get a set of flaps down. We'll use a lot more speed in this turn. Trying to get ahead. Everyone's trying to get ahead of me currently because they hear me saying, let's have a look at everyone else's landing. For a change.
Yeah.
I'm very bold.
As long nobody looks at my landing, like, you know, happy days.
Oh, that's the main one. Check takes that out. Where is that runway? Where are you? Where are you? Just haven't spotted it yet. There it is. Oh, it's quite small. 124 knots now. Clear down. Speed checks. Full flaps down. Oh, it's right under the shadow. It's right there in the shadow. Let's keep about 90 knots now, not 86, 90. There we go. Decluttering. And I'm going to do short field. Looks like Jack isn't with us this week, is he? Close to Yapper.
No, he is out of commission today.
Ah.
Okay,
Wind.
let's drop
Crosswind.
this. Let's drop this landing gear, shall we?
Oh, it's very short. Jam on all those brakes. Very nice. And let's come off for the others. Come on, the transition from reverse to forward is quite slow, I suppose, understandably. Let's just swing it around. And put on the brakes. And have a look at the other folks. Well, everyone's getting down thick and fast. They don't want me to watch them. Let's tag up. Tag it up. Now that guy Boopa is going, what's going on? They're not showing the tags for everybody landing. Whoever that was very nice.
Oh, put the trees.
Fly, brilliant. Johnny C, very nice.
Oh, put the trees again there.
It's disgraceful. Here comes another two, one after the other. Boop, that guy Boop is be in stitches. Very nice, boys. Very nice. Very nice. Who else is coming in here? It's not tagging. It's tagging up everybody that's on the ground. Oh. There's another nice gripper sim livery, folks. Everyone's getting away with murder. I can't see the tags. Oh, that's no, not a lot. Very nice. No, not a lot. Very nice. Very nice. We've got Jack, Bev, Slab 3D, Raptor X coming in, and Karen Klink. I think you've landed, have you?
Oh, yeah.
It is busy, folks.
Look behind me, then you see me.
Where are you? So you missed Karen Klink. That's okay. Oh, here's some. Here comes Raptor X. He's on the Vision Jet. Very nice, Raptor X. Very nice. You're getting very good at that Vision Jet Raptor X. Slammed 3D is probably going to do a slow flyby in the Airbus A380. So that's pretty much everyone for now. Okay, let's have a look at my... I think I might have had a bounce there. I'd be surprised if I didn't. Let's have a quick look at my replay. Oh, here's Slam 3D is actually going for it. He's going to horse it down. Oos! Spit on the grass. Oos! Oos.
So the more important question, right? You see where I stopped?
I can't see. Yeah, here comes Top Gun. Very nice Top Gun. Where's Colonel Klink? There you are. Yes.
So
I see you.
Will I make it out?
I would say, and that. Do you want to try now in circle?
Okay.
I'd say you will. It'd be a bit of a panic rotation, but
Panic rotation.
go ahead there. Yeah. Oh, panic rotation.
Okay, so we have the brake on, right? So brake is on. We put full power in. We have takeoff flaps. We're redlining
Father
everything.
Ted, nice one. Nice DA62 there, Father Ted.
Right.
Yeah, off you go.
So we have full power and off we go.
Well, Colonel Clinkmakers. Consistent Colonel Clink. Consistent bandits. Take off. Hoping to avoid the panic rotation. Flying to an A380 and panic rotation happened. It looks like he's low the nose to avoid the stall and he is away, but he did take off. He did take off just before he crashed. No, he didn't crash, or he would have crashed. Nice one.
Easy peasy.
Nice one. Let's have a look at my replay. I just think I bounced there a little bit, folks. Right. Oh, reset cam. Oh, activate the ring. See the replay. You're coming down there. Just thought, I'm surprised it didn't bounce. I thought it didn't bounce. Decluttering. Decluttering. It didn't bounce. Okay. Fair enough. Didn't bounce. Let's get back in the cockpit. Stop the replay. Put the brakes on before you do that, or it'll go shooting off on you. And I'll record it again for the next fight. We'll rock and roll and go for the next one, Colonel Clink. I'm going to do the same.
Absolutely.
Because that's what Sundays are about. Let's see what happens when you don't use the whole runway.
Yeah.
Oh, this brake. I need a switch for the brake.
It's like when you land, you should be able to take off from where you stopped. That's a rule.
Yes, I'll do that. Oh, it's just before the windsock there. Actually, let's get rid of that. No, I'll leave that there. We'll use our little friend here. Oh, this is not going to be good because let's get some flaps. They're full at the moment. Let's get the flaps up to take off. And I don't. I think it looks. Oh, I don't know. Let's add full power. Gonna have to cover the stall here. Okay, inches are good. Off the brakes. Oh dear. 20 knots. 20 knots. 50 knots. And panic rotation. Let's get it off. Oh, okay. Alright, no stall. We're off. We're gone.
Yeah.
No worries.
Easy
Let's race her up. Don't know if I should do that in real life, folks. What do you reckon? I wouldn't chance it. I wouldn't chance it in real life.
No.
Positive rate of time. Flaps up.
The end of the runway comes close to you very quick.
Yep. Such a powerful model of the aircraft, though. Do you know?
Yeah.
Autopilot on. Not the best transition ever, but it'll do. And we're away, folks. We are away. Now, when are we going over the border?
So
That was the next one is
Budapest.
Budapest, which is.
I think. Let me
hang on.
let me
I
have a
have
look.
it here.
Let me get
Brava Papa. Yeah. So we've done that one. Brava Papa Budapest. Budapest. I don't know if there's a payware for Budapest. I don't know. I may have added it to my collection at some point. Let's have a look at some. Let's have a look at some chats there.
So
Bear with me, Colonel Click. I just see a new first-time chat, and it was Boopa. He says hi everyone. So Boopa was with us. He says hi everyone. Last joined a stream about a year ago. Thought I'd dip back in. Not flown the TBN for ages. Happy Sunday. Boopa, please let me know if I pronounced your name correctly. BOPPAPC, and most of all, Boopa, welcome. Welcome. You know, and Bupa, don't forget, look, everybody hops in and out. You know, don't worry if you're all over the shop. Look, see me midweek, flying the big jets, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. But we all learn, it's a bit of crack. So welcome, Bupa, first of all. Davo saying welcome to you as well. Don't forget to hit the follow if you haven't already. Oh, you have? Oh, 38 minutes ago. How did I not see that? Bupa followed there 38 minutes ago. I'm going to call you Bupa PC. Is it Bupa PC? But welcome. The Crazy Madness. So happy days. I got another comment. Sorry, Colonel, bear with me.
You do your thing.
Stefan is saying high flying today. Absolutely. Bowser. Is it Bowser? Bowsewer. He says that I've been talking with my buddies about a round the world flight. Looks like a fun challenge. Can't decide what kind of aircraft or mix of aircraft. And then the planning seems daunting. Well, Bowser, the good thing is that you don't have to, because Colonel Clink's done it all for you. Colonel Clink puts all the hard work. Hard work for the planning. And thank you, Colonel Clink. It's we're only getting started, aren't we?
Yeah.
I know I'm blasting the power out of it, but so you can, if you want to follow us, we're only we took off Newcastle, so, you know.
Yeah.
And
it's like all the flight plans are there. Like, you know, you can start from the very beginning if you like.
Yes, of course. Equinus is back. Great. Says I'm back. Got grip on the TV while I eat. Nice one, Equinus. Good one. I do that as well. I eat and watch a stream. Not all the time, but I watch some streams sometimes. If I'm, you know, if I've got the time, I'll watch some streams. But yeah, that's the way to do it. And oddly enough, seeing as you mentioned that, Equinus, a lot of people, the statistics on YouTube, I haven't looked them up for a while, but most people watch on their phones. Isn't it, Colonel Clink?
Yeah.
Which is bizarre. I always watch the television. I never watch YouTube on the phone. Now, if I'm waiting at a, you know, an appointment or something, perhaps, but I always watch the TV. It's very easy and much better quality off the television, I find. But yeah, use the TV, YouTube, and any television, folks.
So.
Now, Colonel King, my apologies. I interrupted the shit out of you there.
No, you're fine. I'm just at the moment putting my, getting my ILS thingy-bob set up here.
Yes, yes. I'm just going to go with that now.
Enough one. So that was 109.15 or something like that, no?
The frequency was 109.15.
There you
Approach
go.
course 127. I'm going to switch off my cameras, folks, just for the moment while I have my tasty beverage. See how come gone, and my face is gone as well, just for the moment. Let's have a look outside.
So that is set for F1 now. Happy days. Clock is put in. Excellent choice.
Put on a bit of music, folks. I should have put on a bit of music there. I have to keep thanking Microsoft for the music. That was not the kind of music I want. There we go. If the music's too loud, folks, you are not being rude telling me. In fact, you're supporting the channel by making it better. That's better, isn't it? ATC is saying runway 16, Devo says. Yeah, I'm going into runway 13 left or right, whichever. 13 left.
Well, 109.15 is 13 left. If you want to go 13 right, it's 109.50.
I'm stuck on left now. Control.
They're just giving you options, like, no?
I flew across some of Europe there, you know, UK, France, to Italy.
What's a random tower in the middle of the mountain?
A few years ago in a twin, and usually I at the time I would prepare like nobody's business, but I was given any time. Anyway, we said we'll wing it, right? And everything was fine. We winged it, and you learn so much. Now, we didn't completely go blind, but we learned a hell of a lot, and it's not as hard as I think. Now, you see, saying winging it, and what I mean by winging it, when I wing it to the sim, I'm really winging it. Well, flying around Europe is actually, you just pass it on from one controller to another current click, you know?
Yeah.
Just have your frequencies in order and your flight plans, and you're good to go.
It's like you have your flight plan set, yada yada yada. Sometimes you get your information already in advance before you arrive.
Yeah.
It's actually, it sounds daunting, but it is not.
It's not daunting.
No. It can be boring if the controller is not talking to you.
Yeah, the long stretches can be, but I always feel it depends who you're sitting beside, because sometimes you can talk too much or you can talk too little, and I always have a habit of finding the right measure. I think, in my mind, anyway.
I say nothing.
Yeah, but you do find yourself, the two of you know, chatting away, and it really passes the time. On those long stretches.
Yeah, no, it is.
Oh, you've got it nicely laid in there, so we're actually coming into that from that direction anyway.
Oh, did I lay it out correctly?
Seems to be.
Oh dear.
Oh, no, hang on. No,
I did the other way around, didn't I?
It's the other way around, yeah. That's why things change. You gotta try some way.
So, the trick here now is, if we looking at the range map, right? So, we want to go
It's not I'm gonna do it manually, okay? So
I don't.
here's the chart there.
Say, now you see the trick here in a moment. I'm going to Hubble. I'm gonna go. Flight plan. Insert before.
Here we go. Let's see what's that.
Page.
Oh, look at that.
Hey.
Where are you? Where is he? Someone's got the Eurofighter on board, folks. We've got the Eurofighter. Is that the Euro? There he is.
Hey.
There he is. We've got a lovely looking Typhoon there. Who's that? Lovely looking Typhoon there. He's flying right beside us there. Very nice. Very good control. It's very hard to do that in the sim. Nice roll. And he's gone. Bowser is laughing. Just watched the Mario speedrun a few days ago, ironically enough, mind-boggling. The Mario speedrun, what's that? Bowser, by the way, Bowser, if I pronounced your name right. Also, Meme Town USA, hey ho! Sup to you as well, Meme Town USA. How are you getting on? Where are you from? Welcome, by the way, Meme Town. Most importantly. It's nice to see some new people.
Okay, I just changed my flight plan. And I will take now the correct approach-ish.
Meme Town's with us, folks, from the USA. Let's get my face back. You're welcome. Boom, onto boom. every time. Steve Kingsford is off to our left there. I don't think he's one of our group, but he probably sees us and is going, who is that bunch of lunatics? Let's sit before in our seat here. Auto power. There we go, that's a bit more realistic. Good stuff. Right to 194 in 6 seconds. What is this? Oh, okay. It's telling us when it's going to turn to the next heading. Interesting. Very fancy. I'm not going to learn this aircraft inside out and out. As you know, I haven't really. Except for the bare basics. Because the ATR's coming up, folks, Tuesday. I wonder what it'll be in time for Tuesday stream. What's happening with the Typhoon? Is this still running and...
Oh yeah.
The real world is still happening?
Oh yeah.
Here he comes, he's doing a flyby. And your tag isn't coming up. That must be very frustrating for him. Because sometimes I'm always, when I'm watching an aircraft, the tag won't show up. Sign upside down, very nice. Really good. And let's have a read some of the comments. Let me just check where I am first. Okay, we've got a bit to go. So. Meme Town is in the US. I like your tag there with the flag. Very nice. He also has just finished a 1 hour stream and saw you were live. Oh, great, Meme Town. Excellent. We're looking for some new people.
So anyway, while you're flying like
join the madness
in a weird way, I changed my flight plan and head to Kirab, and then I'm gonna go by ML113R and right in where I want to be. Aha.
Okay. I'll do it all manually. Happy days, Meme Town. Badge says someone did Mario. Oh yeah, what's the Mario World 2? 4 minutes. Equinus then says the months of decision it takes to save 8 frames is nuts. Oh, you're trying to fine-tune your system, Equinus? Bowser says I misspelled about B-O-W-S-E-R. Is that Bowser? Bowser, yeah? He misspelled Bowser creating a Warcraft character in 2006. Just kept it. Never had an issue with someone else having the same name. Oh, good. Great. I'll call you Bowser. It's easier. I remember it. If that's okay with you, of course. Welcome, though. So, nice one. I remember. Do you remember Warcraft? A friend of mine. I was doing my commercials back then, my commercial flying license, and we'd have these days with the sunset and stuff. Anyway, he convinced me to. He showed me this clip of all the guys getting together. They had a funeral within Warcraft. Okay, it's a video. And they had this big funeral. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people watched this video. This funeral, and had all these Warcraft characters jumping about and stuff. And unfortunately, what happened is the poor fella. He, I think it was in China or somewhere. He kept playing Warcraft without eating or drinking.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how you managed that.
I have no idea.
But he died from playing Warcraft. He just didn't do anything else. He just something like that. He didn't eat or drink. Colonel Klink, did you hear about that?
Yeah, I heard about that. I don't think that's really weird.
That was bizarre.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can actually. You want to get up and eat and drink, don't you?
Oh yeah.
There must have been some underlining thing, and it was exaggerated to the press. But anyway, he died, and they all had a funeral for him. Bizarre. Some people get really carried away, don't they?
Absolutely.
Because it becomes their life. You know, and they want to keep grinding and grinding and grinding to get the biggest sword or whatever. I played it for a little bit, the two of us, for shits and giggles. I got bored of it very quickly though. But that was the first real online kind of thing that I learned about.
Well, I used to play Warcraft before it became that massive online thingy. Like, you know, you had, like, it was like a real-time strategy game sort of thing. And, which was kind of cool. And then they made this massive multiplayer yokel out of it. It's like, I never got into this.
Yeah, I never got into. I was too old to get, you know, that kind of way. I'm gonna go to heading mode. Gotta go to heading mode, folks. I'll leave that camera there. I can't get everything in. Need some real estate. Heading mode, please. Before you press. I think I will take heading on. I'll keep that heading for the moment. Anyway, that heading there will do. West-ish. Actually, no. That up here, I think would be best. So I'm going to take a right downwind for 127 degrees into the ILS for shits and giggles. And of course the weather's fine, which disappoints me. As you know, because I like... Oh, there it is, I can see it now. Oh, it's there, okay. Left, so... Oh, no, I want to come in with the wind. Where's the wind coming from? Okay, we'll stick with what we have. Stick with what we have. I'm going to declutter now so I can... I like doing the ILS's currently, do you?
Yeah, sometimes it's fun.
I think if you do it often enough in the simulator here, it becomes second nature. Do you know? It's just procedures that tend to get in the way, but they're very important.
So here we are. Doing the turn a bit.
Robert Times is saying, yesterday I played Mario 1 on the NES with my nephew. Oh, I remember that. I used to have a computer shop way back in the day. He said, after 30 years, I still hate that cloud that's throwing those crazy animals at me. Yeah, I remember I had a computer shop and they're all going on about the NES and Mario, and it's gone. I was 20 something. I wasn't really into that kind of stuff. Flight simulators, yes, but they sold. You know, Colonel Klink.
Yeah.
Like I saw Sonic the Hedgehog and I was going, well, why would you... Platforms games didn't make any sense to me. They never have. People were mad for these platform games. Do you know? But yeah, I remember they're going on about the NES. The nicknames. What was the one I was a good seller? Commodore 64. The Sega Mega Drive. Do you remember that, Colonel Klink?
Yeah.
Sega Mega Drive, and had this game called a motorbike game where you could race each other. It was split screen, but you could whack each other with a stick. That was very funny. But yeah, that's back in the day. But I tell you, I do like I always liked simulators and strategy games. Something, you know, I always like that. Especially simulators. Can you tell?
No.
Everybody. No, you couldn't tell?
No, not at all.
I'm going to get into the racing myself as well. Car racing, that looks like good fun. It's really taking off, these kind of racing games, you know? Like F1, that kind of stuff. It's all about the time. Road Rage, that was game was called. Yes, thank you, Flying Luigi. It's called Road Rage, yeah, the Mega
Road
Drive.
Rage.
Yeah. Davos says, I remember the first leisure suit Larry, no graphics. Wow. Yeah, I remember that. Everyone was talking about that. I never got into that. It was very comical. I think I was playing Doom at that time. Steph says, crazy Taxi.
If if he remembers Leisure Suit Larry. Is he remembering Space Quest?
That rings a bell. What was that about?
It's with the janitor saving the universe.
Oh, I think I remember something about that, yeah. I think I do. Here's the airport down here now. That is not a paid version. I think I've tried to get Budapest.
No, Budapest is
it's not for sale.
a Microsoft version, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Top of my head.
Okay, let's straighten up here. Get downwind.
Okay, so now we're gonna go all the way around. Turny.
And I gotta go manual to keep myself busy, folks. All about it off.
And we slow her down.
Let's start descending. I gotta keep the power on in order to save time. It's like there's something hanging out. I was only going at 200 odd knots there, 220 knots. We're just a beam now, threshold. And we are at, where is the 5.2 miles out DME as the crow flies. I got the I got rudder trim on here, or aileron trim a little bit. Oh, it's either too much or too little. They do the Red Bull Air Race in Budapest, no? Do they? The Red Bull Air Race.
Do they?
So they have done anyway. There we go. Get no ILS now and again. If you don't do the ILSs, folks, and you're not too sure about it, it's great fun. Where are you going, Grip? I'm on a downwind for the ILS. I know I'm driving right past it. I suppose I'm 8 miles down. By the time I get in, it'll be about 9 miles. Let's get it in here. So I know I'm going past. I'm just joining kind of a right circuit to join the ILS is all. I want to give myself a good final for the ILS just to get going. I am a bit far out. I will give you that much. I know you're wondering where I'm going. Don't worry. Badger says, did you ever play Jane's World War II fighters? I think in 1998 between that Microprose B-17, yes I have. Mighty 8th was years of my childhood. Yes, I used to love the flight simulators. I played all the flights, almost all of them. And I used to love them.
So
I'd spent ages. Oh, I missed it. I'd spent ages applying the flight simulator, scaring the shit out of the passenger chair. There we go.
So we intercepted the localizer now.
There, we're coming in. Like a bat out of hell.
And we're nice and slow.
There we go.
First at two flaps.
Yeah. Here's what I'm going to do to practice. I ain't looking outside now, folks. I ain't looking outside. I gotta practice sometimes. I never use them in the real world, really. But, you know.
So
Practice
about
makes
to
perfect.
intercept the glide slope.
So what I'm going to do, folks, I'm going to look out at the last minute, okay?
And we're on the glide slope, and now the gear comes down.
Let's slow down now. Let's slow down. 4.7 miles out. I'm going to look out at the last minute, folks. Let's see where I end up. How about that? More trimming as I come down. Less is more. I'm trying to get the aircraft set up so I don't have to do anything. I want to slow down more. I'm going to hold the nose air for a second, but I want to stay in the glide slope as well. 3.7 miles to go. Flaps.
So
What?
full flaps.
Go down. Here's coming down. Oh, what will we see when we come out? 800 feet a minute, please. Trimming as I go. I can see the chat. I'm going to try not look at it. But that's okay. 2.9 miles to go. 100 knots, please. I'll keep 100 knots. Speed checks and full flaps. It's going to get more difficult now as you get lower. Lots of trimming happening. 2.3 miles to go. Don't you love the Germans?
So we're right on the money, yeah.
Very sensitive the closer you get in now. 1.9 miles to go. Yeah. Trim it. 1.6 miles to go. So you got to keep that scan going. You got to keep your eyes moving. If you get fixated in one thing, I'm happy with the 90 knots, by the way, 95 knots. See how sensitive that is? That's all over the shop. 1.3 miles to go.
I'm flying here at 80 knots.
Oh,
Yeah, and I'm
it's
right
well done,
on the money.
fast. Well done.
People are lined up
Well done.
at the runway.
Very
Having
sensitive now.
having the
Yes, no.
champagne
Right,
spotted
nice.
in their hand.
Excellent. 0.8 miles to go. It's up and down a little bit. Still get that 800 feet a minute exactly. Okay. So we're 0.7 miles out. Let's have a look. There we go. See how... See, it's the slightest bit. There we go. We're on it now.
Those
Here is down.
those lights, the fire is like very high. This is like effect up on the airfield, I have to say.
Oh, the lights look great from here.
No, it's like when you come in close, you see at the runway, the lights are very, very high. Anyway, so here we are.
Very high.
Yeah. Anyway,
And I gotta stop here.
we're making a brutally landing.
Loads of room to take off. I think I want to get out and have a look at you now. Where's Kirkclink? Which way are you coming in? Behind me?
Oh no, I landed on 1-3 left.
Oh, you're down already. Okay. So
Yeah.
this is not an Asobo. This is just plain scenery.
Yeah.
Bog standard.
Is it? I thought it's just over.
Oh.
Don't know. Why are some people high floating? There must be something going on here.
Maybe there is a paid version. That's why they're sitting high. If they're not sitting.
Yeah, no, that
on the runway,
might be
so there
very
must
true.
be.
That might be very true. Anyway, so we're sitting here. Are we gonna keep going? Have you found me yet?
No, I'm just reading the comments here. Flying bitchy. Let's try not to put grip off by typing in chat. Depends on the person, Clink. The person. Maybe there is a paid version of the airport. Yeah, probably a paid version somewhere. Yeah. I have to say it might be on. It's either Orbex now for me or the Flight Sim store, because I'm not going to other stores, because then you forget what you have and you won't upload it and it's all over the shop, and that's a pain for me. So it's just those two I'm using.
Anyway,
Orbex seems to have improved a little bit, I think. Since that last tobacco at London when Microsoft Flight Simulator came out, so they're quite good now. They're more of a distributor now, I think. But they're good. Well done, everyone. Oh, everyone's down to the far end. Okay, it's a big airport, folks. Foxtrot Delta's with us. Hey yo. Equinox says, I still play Diablo 2. Colonel Clink, by the way.
Diablo 2.
Will we kick off again?
Yeah, absolutely.
Kick off. Everybody ready?
So,
Let's rock and roll, folks. Let's get flaps up to
So-
take off.
that is
And,
set. Altitude is set. Let's say 3000. Vertical speed is set.
Decluttering. Altitude.
Vertical
Vertical speed.
So I'm not worried about the length of this runway.
No, neither am I. Retrimming now as we roll, which is very naughty. We're off again, folks. I'm getting the golden hour and it's going to get very dark. We may have to change the lighting a little bit. But we'll keep it in the golden hour. 70 knots, 80 knots, way too fast. But there you go. And off we go. Oh, the trim is not quite set correctly. That's how bad that is. Very good. Let's switch to... Now, I notice up the update currently. Please tell me. If I want to click with the mouse far away, it's not very good.
Don't know.
It's kind of... It's like... You have to... If you're looking from the side... It's not exact... Now, I'm zoomed right the way out now. And it's not... If I put the mouse on the button, it doesn't give me the hand. That's very annoying. Do you know? You see here? I don't know if you can see my screen, but it's not. I have to zoom in to press the bloody button.
Yeah.
They keep fucking breaking stuff, folks, don't they?
That seems weird.
It's very displeasing. Whatever I want to climb, 1,500 feet a minute. Let's just make sure we get a nice transition here. And... autopilot on. Fair enough. Gears up, flaps are up. Lights is required. We're doing a nice steady climb at 1,500 feet a minute. And let us just change, because you won't be able to see anything soon. And sit down a little bit brighter. There we go. I'll just keep the golden hour going. Master warning. Don't worry, I saw that. That's probably the crazy amount of power I have on.
Yeah.
Take a tiny bit. Temperature's
So,
a bit high in the engine. Why ain't you following now? Because I didn't press the bloody button. Okay, it's not going to intercept now. So
what do we have then at what is the next airfield? Lima Hotel Zulu Kilo.
Yep.
Do we have anything there?
I'm going to look for you now just to get the sort of pilot sorted out. Let's get it. I may have broken the autopilot now at this point. Let's put it on. Autopilot on. Activate the nav. And it should intercept, but that didn't happen for me last week. Was I flying there the other week? Would intercept it. So it's got nav highlighted here and heading.
So
let's see if it intercepts.
oh dear.
Alright. Have you crashed?
No. There's no runway information.
No. It's going to be one of those then.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Intercepted with the nav there. I had to kind of give it a little push there. I don't want to hop outside the aircraft and then flying off on the opposite direction and then me chatting for 5 minutes and having to slew all the way back to everybody. I want to get to the chat there as well. Okay, heading's disconnected and we're on nav. That's fine. So we're all good. We're all good. Let's have a look outside and have a look at the comments, shall we? And that is Budapest, folks. A very good-looking city, Budapest,
Yeah,
I think.
it's a nice
I
city.
believe so.
Have you been there?
No, I'd like to go.
Oh, I've been there.
Oh, have you?
Yeah,
What's it like?
it's a nice city.
Interesting, kind of different culture, kind of.
No, not really. It's like Central European, so it's
Cool.
It's like everywhere else. It's nothing.
Eastern Europeans, I find, especially the girls, I have a thing for them. Yeah, they dress very well. They're very cool. They're quite cool the way they dress. Not, you know what I mean? The city girls.
Uh-huh.
I always like the way they dress. Quite hip, Anyway, I'll stop talking.
Are you getting yourself into trouble again?
Yeah, I get myself in trouble again. Blind Michi says there is a paid version of the airport. Where is it? Orbex has a big Hungary freeware package. Really, Nighthawk? Hungary freeware package? Orbex? Free? Okay, Flymeech says, on the marketplace there's a very good bundle of airports for Hungary that includes most airports we're using today. Oh, really? On the marketplace? Ooh, okay, we're going to have a look at that after the stream. Hungary. What's it called? Do you know, Flying Mitch? I'll have a look. I'll find it. Basal60 says, I love to fly VF or Quest 2. Sorry, VR Quest 2. Yeah, VR is great in the flight sim. Davo saying, just curious, what graphics card do you have? Oh no, he's answering Basil. Okay. He's an Aussie in Alabama, US. Easy. Oh. Flying Meech says, can't blame me for almost marrying a Polish girl. No, I wouldn't blame me for that at all. If you get a good one. Good girl. Thanks, Clappy D, for saying, helping out there. Clappy D, thanks a million. Everybody hit the like button if you're on YouTube. Or the reaction button, or whatever it is, the Twitch. You know, it'd be nice. That'd be nice. We're on course, we're on time. I'm going to let's zoom out here a little bit. Oh, are we coming up? Are we coming up on our? We got a bit of cruising to go.
Yeah, it's a couple of scenic waypoints, like some of the what they called again? The points of interest. Yeah. So we're flying by those couple of things. I think it's like a railway station, museum. You know, that sort of stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to hit escape. I hate to do this because I'm going to fall behind. I can hit the escape button. I'm going to go to assistance options, is it? Points of navigation aids, points of interest. No, not in there. Where do you put on the... Oh, there we go. Points of interest, custom, easy, medium, hard. I don't know. Easy? Oh, that's piloting, you dummy. No, points of interest. I don't know. I put it on easy anyway. There we go. We've got points of interest in here. We got points of interest on here. And let's get rid of the camera for the moment so we can have some eye candy. And face cam gone just for the moment, folks. Let's activate the main screen. Hit the increase speed button. And zoom around the place.
So what are all those spike thingies there on the screen?
Yeah. I don't know what that one is. That is a town, maybe? Oh, that's just a town. Okay.
Uh-oh.
This is the town as well. It's giving us all the towns. We'll see them as we go. Give me a second. Oh, good. Jeez, the buttons is kicking off. Basil has an RTX 2070, great. Boston Elf says, Colonel King, is that Lake Balaston we're heading for?
Good question. Next.
Oh, I'm sorry, just taking my tasty beverage here, folks.
Yes, it is Lake Balaton.
Right. Next airport has nothing, isn't it?
Well, it has a runway.
Kilo. Hungary. Yeah, it has nothing there. Let's check the next one. The next one after that is Lima Juliet. Sierra Oscar. That's nothing either. The last one. Lima Juliet. No. Lima Juliet. Lima Juliet. Okay, I don't see things there. Slovenia. We have nothing. VOR. Oh, an ILS for 3-0. And a VOR for 3-0. I'll swing in quickly and fly it like I stole it into the ILS. How about that and see how I manage that? So, who is looking for...
Libya.
Bosnov says yes. It's like Balaton, I can't pronounce it, forgive me. It's where Hungarians go on vacation. It's a quite shallow lake with vineyards around it. Eastern Europe is quite cool. The little I know of it, I was impressed. It's kind of a mix between old Soviet Russia with a large sprinkling of Westernism and capitalism thrown on it. Got malls and shit, you know. It's interesting.
It is a big ass lake, isn't it?
Yeah. I see the head there. Let's zoom out. Let's hop outside the aircraft and just show everyone what we're talking about. Zoom. We'll fly by the boards as we go. Let's tag up as well. Some of the boys are... Come on, tag up, computer. Tag up, damn you. It's Basil, no, not a lot. The tags have gone very crazy. Tags have gone a little bit strange, folks. There's Kern Clink there a little bit ahead of us, I think. There's Kern Clink. Donning the Gripper Sim livery. We hail you, Kern Clink. We've got Akilat. He's flying the Vertigo. Of course, I don't have it. There's Baza in the TBM. Up ahead. Yeah, it's a big lake. Baza is flying the TBM. Nice livery. No, not a lot is down low. If you can hear that scraping sound, folks, in the background, I don't know if you can. That's Buttons making her bed. Oh, it's one lake. It's massive. You've got quite a lot of cool lakes in Germany. It's in Europe generally, isn't it?
Oh, there's a good few ones, yeah.
Those of you who just followed us, by the way, we do have a Discord, which is great. Just a good person in Discord, there's no paywall or anything like that.
Boss Nerf is up for some goulash. That reminds me, I have to do a Chagadina goulash again.
We have the equivalent of Irish stew.
No,
I never liked it.
No, Chagadina goulash is better.
I never like stew or anything like. I like to see my food.
Oh, no.
I like to see what it looks like.
Oh.
I don't like. I call it war food.
No, what you do
A friend
is
of mine
like,
calls it war food.
you're starting off the goulash like a goulash, right? But then you put like kraut in a big pot and you kind of smolder it a wee bit, like, right? And then you put the goulash in there and you have mashed potatoes and you put it all on top of it. Ah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, we've got our stew here, and I never liked it. And it's bizarre because I went to Australia and I lived there and worked there for a while. And they're all going, oh, let's go to Murphy's Pub and get some Irish stew. And I'm thinking, put my eyes up to heaven to myself, right? Gotta just come from Ireland. I don't want to drink our Guinness and eat Irish stew. And go to an Irish pub. Irish, what do you like that? Let's go to Molly Malone's in Perth.
Oh dear.
Or Sydney. Why? want to go to the Aussie pubs. I used to love in Perth when I went first. We go to this pub and it was Aboriginals and the real hardcore Aussies, you know, with the hats on and stuff. I thought it was cool. We played pool and stuff, and the first time we went to play pool though, so
Look at
the Aboriginals misidentified us. I won't go into it. They misidentified us. I showed them my passport. They wanted to have a fight. I didn't know what. It's very hard to understand them at first. The Aboriginals. Anyway, they were very. This guy got very aggressive. So I showed him my passport, and he was okay. He thought we were a different nationality. I don't know, they didn't like certain nationalities. And they bought us pints and everything was great. And then we got on the cancel for us and stuff. But yeah, it was a rough pub. You know. But it was great to get to know them. You know.
So we follow the rail line here now.
Okay. There's the airports around here, isn't there?
Still a bit to go. Look at all them wee little sailboats on the lake.
I can't see any sailboats, and I have that add-on. Can you see
Tons of
sailboats?
sailboats.
Why don't we go in there and have a look? Where's my...
It looks like there's a bloody regatta going on.
Well, maybe I don't have that add-on. Do you have an add-on for that? Which add-on do you have?
No, I don't
There's
have
no
an extra
sailboats.
add-on. It's just there.
I don't see any boats floating around at all. What are boats, folks? What's going on? Not a boat. Like they're not like moored.
No, there's like on the lake. There's sailboats and boats close to the coast, and you know, it's like loads of them.
What's going on?
I'm telling you, there's a bloody regatta going on.
I believe you, but I can't see any. Can't see one boat, folks. Thanks, Clappy D. Clappy D put in YouTube there, link to the Discord. I'll copy that link there. Thank you, Clappy D. And I'll put that into Twitch. I know I should have a bot doing this. But Clappy D's been very helpful. Thank you, Clappy D. Hundreds of sailboats. You have to update ships in the settings. Okay. I'll write that down. I'll do that after the stream. Update ships. I think I have everything updated. But there's something wrong there. Maybe the traffic menu. But I have the traffic on up the wazoo. You know, because I did notice that around our local area as well. We're coming up to Zulu Kila now. Untown USA says, you know that Nightbot is right. Oh, he says, do you know what Nightbot is right? No, I haven't even studied that yet. I'll have to get on that one day. It's another day's work. Well, half a day anyway.
You should get
Nighthawk says which Perth? Oh, Perth in Australia. West WA, West Australia. Cycling Click?
You should get that Bing AI thingy bob, like, and also that answers you all the questions you have.
Bing.
Yeah, the Bing, like, you know, the Bing, the Microsoft Bing search engine.
I would use that. Do you use that?
No, it's like, it has an AI bot. It's now in Skype too, like, you know, so you can chat with the bloody thing. And, like, you know, so you can ask it a stupid question. It gives you, like, reasonable answers. I think they're using the GP chat thingy bob for that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Moonplan says Nightbot is a YouTube stream bot. He does commands like exclamation mark Discord. Yes, Moonplan, I need to get into that. I'm probably making more things more difficult for myself by streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Oh, where are we? Where's the airport? Is it that? Oh dear, that's what happens when you drink too much fizzy drinks, folks. No, wrong one. No, wrong one. messed up my... That's not the one I want. I want this one.
What do you want?
I'm trying to navigate, zoom in and out of the center console
Right.
display.
Well, first of all, I would go like if you click on MFD,
Yeah.
get rid of the split screen.
If I hit full then, it's got the
Yeah, no.
TCAS radar, which I don't want.
No, click on now. Click on full. Yeah. Well,
Okay, full?
no, not the.
Yeah, I don't want that one.
No, do you want the
I
other
want the
one?
map view. Yeah, where do I get that?
Okay, click on map
Oh,
on.
hang on, pain.
No,
maybe it's pain.
no, hang on. Left click on map, and then click on full. Click on map, and then click on full.
I'm looking for a map here.
On the left hand side in your MFD screen, right?
There we go. There we go. Okay, but that one doesn't have...
No, it's,
Oh, okay.
and then you click on there. No, that's not that one.
But I want north facing up, yeah. I'm just pressing buttons here, left, right, and centre. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's sort that out then. Press. Am I doing nothing with the range? Can I press it in? It doesn't matter. Got both anyway. Zulu Kilo. So we'll do a quick stop and go on this one, will we?
Oh, okay.
We literally, folks, we're going to stop and go. We'll do the break in this one, will we?
We can do that too, yeah.
We'll do the break in this one, folks. Nighthawk says, I've been to Perth, Ontario. Ah, there's Perth's everywhere, is there? Yeah, Perth, Australia, WA, Western Australia. That's where I was. Very nice, clean city, fantastic city. Perth. Let me just says I have traffic selected. Yeah, I want unselected traffic. Oh, right, okay. Is it, where do I select traffic? This one here, please. Oh, I see. Hang on, map. Want that, please? There we go. I'm not going to get to know this aircraft too well, as you know. I don't really go out of my. I should really go out of my way to know it properly, but I don't want to be doing too many aircraft. The only time I get to sim, actually, folks, is when I'm streaming. So I'm learning and getting ahead of the Airbus and the 737, and the next is going to be the ATR. And then I'm going to concentrate on that. Because if you take too many aircraft at the same time, you're going to learn a little of nothing, aren't you? So I have to be selective. Don't you, Karen Clink? Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yes, I've a massive brain like Karen Clink. You know?
I'd say. But here you don't have to learn too much, really. You
Yeah.
have to learn the G1000 stroke 3000. It's a
Yeah,
plane.
this is the 3000, and I don't know it as well as I should. I love the 1000. The 3000 has a lot of really cool functionality.
It's like the 3000 is a 1000 on steroids.
Absolutely.
So it's like but other than that, the plane flies itself. Like, you know, it's like very, very simple plane.
Yeah, they're all simple once they're once you're flight straight and level. There's not a lot to do except just monitor, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know? Bombing along here, 231 knots. What's your speed, Karen Click?
I just slowed down to 185.
Oh, you're coming right up to the airport.
Yeah, it's like I'm like 8 miles away.
Right. Meme Town is saying chat GPT. Yeah, I haven't got into that yet. The whole chat thing. Meme Town USA also says, do you play American Truck Simulator? No, actually I don't. I want to get into racing for myself. I might do a video in the summer if it's good editing, you know. The racing. I don't. See, these are the things you don't realise you could get into. I don't know if I could picture myself driving around in a truck. But I'll try it. I certainly would try it, do you know? But there's some serious simulator, like Farming Simulator is big business, folks. Currently, did you ever play Farming Simulator?
No.
I have on the Xbox, the PlayStation, and I got into it. Something that turned me off. I wouldn't do something. Something I wouldn't do. I was waiting for an update. Anyway, I've been doing this, but Farming Simulator is actually, bizarrely enough, a friend of mine said, "Oh, you got to get into Farming Simulator," and I was like, "Why would I? What? I just didn't get it." So I got into it anyway, and it's actually quite addictive. You know, Farming Simulator. I know what you're thinking. Some of you are like, "What?" But I did. I got into it for a while. Again, it's one of these things where you wouldn't think. It's kind of relaxing, and I'm sure the Truck Simulator, I think it does actually simulate the roads and all that kind of stuff.
No, I have no idea.
Some people currently are way into that, and they got all the levers and all the stuff, and you can buy it all. They're mad into Truck Simulator, and it's a thing where, you see, this is the thing about simulations, is it takes you out of reality, you know? You're gone.
Yeah.
Like Elite Dangerous, for example. This, you know, I'm gone when I play this. I'm not in the real world, which is a good thing, as far as I'm concerned, which is a bit of stuff to slow down. Gear coming down, raising the nose. But some of these simulators, can I do it in time? Can I get in there like this? If I do, I deserve a medal. Oh, I'm gonna sidestep like a naughty person. This is a little bit of sidestepping for a long period of time. There we go, 97 knots now. Great. Let's keep the 90. Actually, let's get to about 75. And stop the sidestepping. 90 knots will do. Or 85. I said 85, didn't I? So slow this down quite quickly. Gears down 3 greens. But yeah, these simulators are just... You wouldn't think it, you know. I'll try it. I certainly won't dismiss Truck Simulator. You know, I need a steering wheel though. I need a steering wheel for all that kind of stuff. Otherwise, there's no point. Loose.
So anyway,
reverse.
Just on short final here.
Okay, let's get off the taxiway there. The Colonel Clink. And put the nose here. Come on. It's not quick enough for me. Stop outside. Damn it, have I missed Colonel Clink? Oh, here's all the boys here. All the boys and girls. Of course, it won't. All the aircraft in landing are getting away. Probably happily so, because I can't see your tags. That's 5H there. Tell me when you're on short final, that Colonel Clink.
Oh, I'm way on short final.
Is that you coming down now?
Yeah, I'm like floating around here.
And now you're down.
And now I'm down.
Nice one. There's another one there. That's Johnny C. Very nice. Now your tag comes up. Fly Mage's down.
Yeah, you're all landing next to the runway, by the way.
It's a whole lot of the Are we?
Yeah. They're the cones, like you're landing between the cones, not to the left or to the right.
Oh, I can't see any cones. Oh, I can barely see the cones, yeah.
Brilliant. Excellent choice.
Yeah. It looks... Oh, yeah. Now, where everyone's parked up there. Okay. It's hard to see. Boopin SPN is coming on his way here in the TBM. And Copper Hat, Bakerfly, and Slam 3D. Will the Airbus A320 land and come to a stop? Now, Slammed 3D, alright. No fliffing off around with yaw now. Or with the Y button, the slew button. We're going to see if you will probably come to a stop because there's no friction on this yet. They need to have the friction with the grass, the wet grass, you know, snow, ice.
Yeah.
They need to do that. They kept saying they're going to do that. They keep saying these things, that doesn't happen. They keep making more bugs to fix. He's jamming on the reverse there. The Airbus does seem to stop extraordinarily early when I'm flying at midweek. Well done, Stab 3D. You did it. You came to a halt. You frightened the shit out of your passengers, but that's good. You're down. Rickles, Falcon, Baza, and Boston Elf. Nighthawks with us, Colonel Clinks there, flying Midge, Skyhawk, no, not a lot. Copper Hat, Big Fly, Pete New Zealand, Raptor X. Boopa there has just landed. 2-3 Sierra, Slam 3D, very nice. Landing, by the way, the Airbus. Davo, Johnny C, Banana Fish, AirH64 CDN, Akai Lad, Surfy Jam, and others. I just want to get everyone's name in there once. KJS and P's on his way in the Cessna 25C. C25C, yeah. Lost Nuss coming in the Vision Jet. And let's watch our new visitor, Baza. AL60. Oh no, you're not new, Baza. You've been with us for ages. Father Ted's off the distance with Wilco and Bike Flyers coming in the TBM. So at least you'll all have time to catch up, folks. We'll watch Baza, then we go for the break, folks, will we? So you can all go to the toilet. Yeah, Baza's under pressure. I don't mean to put you under pressure, Baza. Very nice, Baza. You got that nicely done, actually. You controlled that well. Very nice. Very nice, Baza. There goes Copper Hat off again. So, folks, we're going to take a 5-minute break. Okay? 5-minute break. And get your snacks. Cup of tea. I dare say, to dunk. And don't forget to drink it out of the saucer. And dunk your biscuit. Oh, I must get an Irish one of those, actually. Shits and giggles. Anyway, you know what I mean when you see the intermission, folks. We'll be back in exactly 5 minutes if you're to go to the toilet. I'm going to refill my lovely tasty beverage and get buttons, that thing.
See you in a few, folks.
5 minutes.
And now, let's enjoy an intermission. We hope you filled your snack bar full of tasty treats to eat and drink. Perhaps a tempting tasting hotting dog, or a thirst-quenching sugar drink. Some fresh crunching popping corn perhaps, or an assortment of sugar-coated sweetness. Even enjoying a sickness stick. We've plenty of time, so visit your snack bar now. See now, Mr. and Mrs. Barker enjoying and gorging on the lovely treats with their lovely children. You could be doing this too, you still have time. And for those of you tea lovers, let's have a look at some tea-making tips. Yes, the most important tea-making tip, of course, when you have time, is to use the right mug. Yes, the right tea mug is always the right way. Look for the Grippersim tea mug. Yes, it makes your tea taste 20% better. Now, don't worry, you still have plenty of time to make your cup of tea. Mrs. Ainsley Creetrap, what do you think of drinking a cup of tea from the Grippersim mug as opposed to the normal mug?
Lovely. It's not everyone who can make a good cup of tea.
Splendid, Mrs. Ainsley Crabtree. Now, here are the ladies discussing the 6 points of making a good cup of tea, and of course, the Grippersim mug will be included. Which number will it be?
Can I remember them?
Of course you can.
Try now. All right, here goes. Number 1.
Obviously, the Grippersim mug.
Always use a good quality tea.
Yes, of course.
Good. Number 2. Always use freshly drawn water, right?
Number
3. Remember to warm the teapot or urn.
Everyone knows that one.
And number 4. Measure the right quantity of tea
Butter.
for the amount of water in the pot.
Very good.
Number 5. The water must reach boiling point. Pot to the kettle, not kettle to the pot. And the last rule, number 6.
Here we go.
Let the tea brew for 5 to 10 minutes.
Damn your
before
eyes,
serving.
woman. God
Excellent.
some T-Mog.
Where does it all start? Sometimes here, with an acid stomach, or here, with tense, upset digestive nerves. It may even reach here, with that fuzzy, achy feeling in the head.
Are you suffering from intermission anxiety? It's the acid tension trouble triangle you're suffering from. Yes, now there's a new anti-intermission liquid, Peptus Liquid Elixir. It will break that bothersome intermission trouble triangle. This fast-acting liquid has no need to wait for it to dissolve as it's in liquid form. With unknown ingredients, it will settle acid in your stomach and those nasty intermission blues. Side effect of Peptus may include constipation, skin rash or dermatitis, diarrhea, dizziness, drowsiness, dry mouth, severe migraines, insomnia, suicidal thoughts, abnormal heart rhythms, internal bleeding, cancer, loss of sexual appendages, funny walk syndrome, loss of hair, reddening of the hair, big red nose syndrome, whitening of the skin, unusual voice patterns, childish behaviours, a propensity to blow up balloons, death. Break that intermission trouble triangle with Peptus. Yes, Peptus available somewhere.
Just a minute, folks. Yes, that's all it takes to visit our refreshment counter in the lobby. There you'll find popcorn and an assortment of popular candy bars to please every taste. Try one of these delicious candy bars. Big time.
Ingredients include chemicals derived from petroleum,
Butternut,
preservatives including sodium benzoate and sulfur dioxide, no nuts included,
milkshake,
including wood pulp and duck feathers as fillers,
payday,
including propylene glycol, carcinogenic flavorings, including trace elements of starch, strychnine and lead.
topped with Hollywood's super rich coating of the kind you like best. They taste wonderful, they're delicious, they're nutritious. Get one at our confection counter in the lobby now.
And now a word from our esteemed producer. Such kind words. And now back to our normally scheduled programming.
Hey, we're back.
Yeah.
We're back, and welcome to part 2 of Gripper Sim iCandy Action Madness with Colonel Clink.
So,
And
now
folks.
we just line up here now. And we're gonna go straight away, I would say, no?
Yeah, I also did how music thing didn't quite work. I was playing the music, and Buttons is kicking off here. Buttons wants to be involved in all the activities, folks. So let's get Producer Buttons a treat. She wants to say hello to everybody. Producer Buttons. There you go, that's Producer Buttons, folks. Welcome. Producer Buttons is a fantastic pilot, aren't you, Butts?
Oh, she's very.
And not such a good producer, though. But she's having problems. She's given out about not having an opposable thumb. It's causing her problems. Yeah. Nothing I can do about that, I told her. She barked at me saying, make it happen. Right, we're gonna go, folks. Take the flaps up for takeoff. Retrim. Take the brakes off. Cough out of Producer Buttons there. And I'm gonna take off where I started, which is very, very dodgy. Very dodgy indeed. How much dodginess? Oh, we'll make it in this aircraft. Right, foot power, off we go. Fly like we stole it completely irresponsibly. Let's see if we survive. Is the Sunday thing. Wait till we get to the high mountainous areas, folks. I'm telling you, you'll learn an awful lot. Master caution, there's nothing we can do about that now. Let's keep flying. What's at the rate of climb and gear up? Should have done that a little bit earlier. Oh, that's okay. It's all good. And flaps coming up. Gears up now. So we're in transition. Gear unsafe. No, it's fine. And we're off, folks. Stefan says Euro Truck is really good. I saw a video on that, and they have kind of Ireland in it. I think it was Euro Truck. I was just curious to see. I'll certainly try it at one point. There's no doubt about that. Do you know? But you need a steering wheel for these things, really, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
I did like the racing. We got out of it because you know, you kind of go, okay, I got a few people doing this, but I want to get into that now at some point in the winter, right? That'd be fun. Let's get the other part on here. While it's on. And we're good. Is it turning left? I've selected. It's intercepting. Okay, good. Yeah, all these simulators, a lot out there, and after all, my name is Gripper Sim. Do you know? So I'm thinking about later on. I'll just do maybe on a Wednesday if I want to do a few videos of it first. But I want to see how good it is to edit. I want really cool edits. I want to do short 5-minute videos on it. It's going to get busy with the flying for me and Colonel Clink, I think. But it's just during the week that will affect me, you know, with my streams during the week, Colonel Clink.
Yeah.
Possibly. I don't know. See how it goes.
I don't know. We'll have to see like how busy it's gonna get.
Yep. So yeah, there's a lot of sim, and it's getting big now. Apparently during the COVID, racing got massive. I didn't know this. Stefan says, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Pro mods. What has Ireland? What's in Ireland, Stefan? I think it does have some Irish stuff, is what it's saying. Yeah. Let's get rid of the. I'm going to get rid of the tags there because it just looks not controls options. I'm going to get rid of the tags there because they're just not really realistic. Points of interest. Oh, hang on. Land markers off. City markers off. Airport markers off. Fauna we leave on. I think that'll do. There we go. We're on our way to the next leg, which is we got two more airports to visit. Am I right, Colonel Clink?
That is correct. It's the next one is
Sierra
just
Oscar.
a stop, and then it's like Lima Juliet.
Cool. So, let's see what we got here. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to. That looks a bit more better there, folks, isn't it? Let's see what we get. Oh yeah, Lima Juliet had a ILS for runway 30. We'll just do a VA4 into that one. The last one. Oh no! Sorry, we're going to Lima Juliet Sierra Oscar now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Slovenia? It has nothing yet, so the last one has an ILS. Let's see how we go for time. I did that. I kind of went through that already. There we go. We'll take the headwind. It looks like it'll be direct into 110.5.
And a second.
110.5. I have that already plugged in. And approach course 302.
Hang on a second. There we go.
It's a heading for that.
What is it? Lima Juliet. Yes. So, best runway is 30 at the moment. And you have like an ANA for 30 and 12.
Just running a little bit low on fuel is what it is, folks.
Oh.
It looks like the left says 3, but is that usable or unusable? I don't know. But with that, if the left engine is if that's unusable, we've got 6 gallons left, right? So I'm taking the power back a little bit. Let me just work this out now. 56 gallons an hour. It's going to take us 23 minutes to get there.
So, no.
This could be one of those times, folks, where we may have to land in a field. So, climbing up to get that altitude. Let's see if we're careful with the speed. I may have to slow down a little bit. Because, you know, currently, guys, I take what I take. And I deal with what I have to deal with. 56. I'm going to get up to 5. I'm going to climb up very slowly. Let's change the vertical speed now. We definitely have the height to think about a field. And we're ready to climb to 500 feet a minute. Take a little bit apart. Yeah, it's 5 gallons left now. 23 minutes. 46%, 45, 46 gallons an hour. So between, we're going to be gliding. That's what's going to happen, folks. We're going to be gliding. I want to get higher. Let's keep the climb going. Very gentle climb. And will we make it is the problem. That is the issue. Okay, we'll just deal with it as it comes. 150 knots now. 146 gallons an hour. I think we'll make it with that. 40. Yeah, we're in big trouble. That's what we like on Sundays, folks, to run into a bit of a trouble. So, we'll not make it to here. Is there anything closer? Oh, no, we might make it to Lima Delta Victor Alpha. Keep an eye on that. Well, there's a few others around here. Now, the most important thing with an airplane in the real world is to know your aircraft. Because I'm now thinking, I don't know how to do it with this one, just go direct to boom. Right, you got to check the length of the airfield, what kind of airfield it is when we come to a stop in time. Do you know, is it a microlight field? Is it too short? Do you know, this is the thing, the glide distance, this is something. This is why you need to know your airplane, you see. Do you know? We have now 3 gallons left, folks. 3 gallons left. Now, the good thing about Eastern Europe is they have massive fields. So this might add to our stream time, current think. Will I cheat and add fuel, or will we have an adventure?
Cheat and add fuel.
I like the challenge, though. It's 2300 almost. I just wouldn't feel right cheating, current think.
Okie dokie.
I wouldn't feel right cheating. It's good practice. So, what is Lima Delta Victor? Let's have a look at this one here. Lima Delta Victor Charlie. Nothing. No information whatsoever. Gripper, you are running with frame generation on. Are you running with frame generation? I think so. I think so. I'm getting 110 or 100 plus change frames. That's something I have to revisit. So we've got 2 gallons left. Is there a emergency backup fuel on these or anything?
No.
No, there's nothing. No other tanks. So, are we still climbing? Yep. That won't make it glide. We've got a good way to go. Oh, the fields look so small from here, but they all look easy to land in. What do you say, folks? Will I keep going? Apparently you got to get it for work tomorrow, and so does everybody else, don't you?
Yep.
So we'll cheat and add a bit of fuel. I don't want to keep Colonel Klink up too late, folks. We'll do this during the week. Mysteriously and magically adding fuel. We did it mid-air refueling there, folks. I just have to do it, and it's too late for you. I've been quite successful with the on-engine failures, I think. I haven't done them for a while, I admit. But it's good practice, I think, with the sim, oddly enough. You know, it's more about the choice. Now, this is, for me, it's unrealistic, because in Europe you got massive fields. In Ireland they're quite small, but you still certainly get a Cessna 150 into anything, or a Cessna 152, and certainly a 172 as well. Cherokees, the likes of those. Cessna 150 is the best, or a Cub would be ideal to have an engine failure in, you know. So, boys, there, some people are down already. So, full power. And I will decrease our rate of descent just so we get a little bit of extra speed. I'm not getting anywhere near full power, I don't think. Usually it's very easy to get into the red zone. I'm just looking here to see if I've got something sticking out, you know. 240 knots. Okay. What are you cruising at generally?
I'm cruising at about 228 knots.
Yeah, same here.
It's like at 5,000 feet. And I'm running at 93% at 99.
Cool. Robert Times is saying there, oh here, let me just scroll up. I missed a fair few comments there while cruising. In the UK for time. So Basil lives in Huntsville, Alabama. Cool. Davos says, nice, I lived in UK for some time. Basil, you're chatting amongst yourselves. Yeah. Robert Time says, I play Euro and American Truck Simulator as well. Very relaxing indeed. Yeah, you see, there it is. It's a weird kind of zone. You just want to zone out without having to take any, you know, drugs like alcohol and whatnot, you know. Not that I'd be into drugs, I shouldn't have said that really. But you know what I mean? It just takes you out of your zone, you know. These kind of games, like when Farming Simulator, and I haven't played it for a while. I wouldn't be really into it now at the moment for some reason. I don't know what it was, but I suppose if I got back into it again. But these things can be very relaxing. Davos says, coming back to Oz in 2018 was the best thing I did. Oh, okay, Davos, so you went back to Australia in 2018. So you're from, I thought you were from the UK. No, I spent time in Australia there, it was great. Chris Curtin, greetings, by the way. Chris is saying, is he talking to me? Sorry, I'll go back a bit here. Tommy D says, I did a very gripper thing last landing. I ran out of fuel. No! Yeah, I haven't done that for a while because I do it kind of on purpose to see how far I get. And it's good kind of, just that's a bit of a danger to the whole thing. Peter Beventon, isn't the ATR out this week? 2404 as part of the update. Yes, it is. It's coming out Tuesday. What time exactly, I don't know. But if it's out by the stream, we're doing that. And that's going to happen. Chris Curtin then says, Mr. Simsar, does your 4090 graphics card have 24 gigabytes? I believe mine does. I think they all have 24 gigabytes, says GH34 Aviation. Chris says, my 8 gigabytes give me frame rate problems. You know what? When that happens, I just go, I like having the frames rather than the graphics. Just, you know, there's no difference between ultra and high end. In fact, I think normal, is it, what's below high end? Normal or something? Can't recall.
I don't
No
know.
real
It's
difference.
like high, and then there's high end, and then there's ultra or something like that.
Yeah. One thing I do know is get those slider bars down. Do you know, they make a big difference. You don't need a big graphics card for this one. You'll find settings, Chris, if you look it up on YouTube. Sorry, not Chris. Oh, it is. Yeah, Chris, you'll find it. Just look up a video. I haven't done one of those for a while to fine-tune your settings. You don't need a big graphics card. Don't think to spend the money anyway. HG34 Aviation says DirectX seems to suck up more memory than a DX11. Cool. The Discord will help you out there for sure, Chris. Do you know? But it can be done with a very, very limited graphics card, which is great news. Hats off to Microsoft. Baza says the TBM is my most favourite aircraft in the world. It is. It's one if I had the money I'd buy it. Do you know? Most certainly. Firewalling this big time. Which is great, you know. We've got a headwind going on as well, don't we? Yeah, we've got a pretty 4-knot headwind here. Flying Michi says train sim is the most boring of them though. That's what I think. Train sim would be really boring. You know? I love the simulators. I used to love the simulators, the train simulators where you build your, you know, across South North America you build those building games, which what was it called? Do you remember that, Colonel Klink? It's like a simulator and you build your train stations and all the tracks and stuff and you gotta make money. Railway Tycoon.
Yeah, that one.
It was good fun. I don't know about Train Simulator. I don't get that though. But then again, I can't dismiss it either. Do you know, if you want to relax and shut off, it could be a good idea. I think I do Truck Simulator before I do that though. Do you know?
What's the difference between Truck Simulator and Train Simulator?
Between truck? Oh, no, not a lot. Has gifted a sub tier 1 to Nighthawk. No, not a lot. Thank you very much. It's the first sub tonight. No, not a lot. You're very generous. No, not a lot. To Nighthawk. 1867. Nice one. Sorry, Colonel Klink. What's the difference between
the truck and the train simulator?
One is a truck and the other is a train.
Yeah, but you know, you go from A to B on a designated route.
I don't know. I mean, it's. I suppose. I know. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Like I'm not dismissing it. I just don't know what the difference is.
Yeah, I don't see Train Simulator. You're still going from A to B. You're driving or in a train.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know much about trains. I do know. I met 2 people recently that got jobs driving trains in Ireland, actually. But apparently there's a reasonable amount to it.
I
don't know.
When I was a wee lad, I was driving a locomotive with my uncle.
Really?
Who was a train driver? Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And did you think it was amazing, or?
It was great, yeah.
I'd say so.
It's like you know, from a driving point of view, like, except like obviously the one is on tracks and the other one is on the road, I don't know what the difference is.
I'd say Truck Simulator, you got it's kind of tricky to get. See, if I was driving here's my thoughts, an articulated lorry, right?
Yeah.
You can't go down a wrong street. You can't just turn around.
No.
If you take a wrong turn, it's like.
I mean, it's like they're probably people asking the same thing. What's the difference between the Truck Simulator and the Flight Simulator? Like, you know what I mean? But it's like I just. You know.
I don't know. I haven't.
I don't know. I don't dismiss it. Like, you know, it's. I just don't know what the difference is.
Yeah. It's gas. Speaking of Sims, got to click. Boppa PC says, "I love Sims, but I draw the line at mowing simulator."
And what?
Boppa. Flying Michi, thank you very much as always. You're so generous, Flying Michi. He's gifted a tier 1 sub to Alex, please. Very generous in this community. We hail Flying Irish. A bit clap for both of No Not a Lot and Flying Midgie to gift 2 subs there, folks. Thank you very much. Round of applause for you folks. Ons is also very pleased. Are you pleased? Yeah, sure, pleased. Mowing simulator.
Mowing simulator. What's mowing simulator?
You know, you mow lawns. You mow lawns. It's a mowing simulator.
Okay.
Yeah, you mow lawns. There's another simulator, garden simulator. There's another one I saw, and it was a pressure washer simulator. I swear to God, Garden Cake. You got a pressure washer, and you make money, and you've got to update your pressure, upgrade it, your pressure washer, and you go around pressure washing dirty houses and footpaths and stuff.
Well,
Yep.
I have a pressure washer in my shed. And a lawnmower.
Yeah, you have one in the real world, but the simulators as well. Some people live in apartments and they want to mow their lawns.
Okay.
I think it's more of a relaxing thing. I did see a review. This guy, he's great. It's called Worth a Buy. He's like from Wales, and he's our generation, and he's, you know, very angry. Not angry, but it's very critical, but very funny. And he's done very well, he's done very well because he does it full time now. And he reviewed anyway this pressure washer simulator, and he goes, "Well, actually, guys, this is oddly, I'm embarrassed to say, this is quite relaxing." So, there you go. If you've had a bad day and you want to, you know, zone out, fair enough.
That reminds me, I have to get petrol for the lawnmower.
Let's go down here to sim. Train Sim, Davo says, is all about stopping accurately at the stations after a while it gets boring. Well, some people are train buffs. Look at the guy on TikTok. This guy TikTok, and he's just so enthusiastic. People watch him. He's got millions of viewers and stuff. Do you know? I can't show a clip of that because copyright. Baza says, I used to be a freight train driver back in Australia. Oh wow. Freight train driver back in Australia. Now Colonel Clink, the trains in Australia. Mother of God. I was on a passenger train, and I looked out the window, and it went onto the horizon, and the freight trains would go by, and it just kept going and going and going. They're massively long. Like, I was shocked, you know. I drove on a bus from Perth. I wasn't driving it, but it was just a bus from Perth to Sydney. I know, it was crazy. And you see trains and you're going, your jaws drops. Australia is there's more to Australia than meets the eye. It was incredible. You know, freight train driver, wow. I'd certainly do that, drive trains. Bibsy says, Truck Sim is great. I love to see them license the map tech for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah, I mean, see, this could be a thing. You know, truck simulator, train simulators on Flight Sim itself, if it integrated. Do you know what I mean? So you see trains going around, and you know you know what I mean, Colonel King?
Yeah.
Truck simulators and all sorts of simulators. Autopilot's coming off now. I think we're coming up on our destination. Second last destination.
Yeah, and I'm way too high, as usual. The autopilot comes off.
Banana fish is there. Okay. I'm just looking at all the peeps there. Alright, I should see here now. Let's zoom in a bit. I'll keep the speed up, we've got a bit to go. We have 5 minutes to go. This thing will slow down in a jiffy. I'll keep an eye on the chat now as I fly. Robert Time says, Truck Simulator has a huge open world. You don't have to take on a job. You can also just drive around. It's really beautiful at times. I can see how that's relaxing. Do you know, I really can. And I want to try it now. But I want to try racing first. Okay, I'm going to have to slow down here. And let's bleed some energy here with the turn. And I don't know, I'm sure we can load the gear at 200 knots, no? Gear's coming down, that'll certainly slow us down. Let's get, let's do this landing with my friend Toby. Toby Track. Let's get trimmed up here first. Alt forward a bit, Alt and up arm to sit forward in my seat. I'm going to declutter so I can see the runway. That's 140 knots now. Where are you, Mr. Runway? Oh, there it is. Hit the flaps. Frightening the passengers. This is an interesting looking place in the valley. It must be fantastic to live here. Should have lost sight of the runway. Where's the runway gone? There it is. This is one of those interesting little airfields. This looks like a fantastic area to live in. Gears down. We got flaps full. 89 knots and slowing slowly. Nice music. Atmospheric music. Oh, my kind of seating position is a bit messed up. Here we go. Lead it off there. Oh, firm landing, please. There we go. There we go. Burst off, and I'm going to be silly now. I'm going to leave myself here. I'm going to put on the parking brake, and I'm going to try and take off from here as dangerous as possible. Look at that. Now we're in Slovakia now, or in Slovakia, yeah?
Slovenia.
Slovenia. Slovenia. Slovenia. It sounds lovely. You know, let's watch the folks coming into land. I love to see the lights coming in. Can you see all the lights, folks? It just looks stunning. Here comes two folks coming in. I don't think that music's for me. I don't know why I chose that song. I have to delete that. There we go. There's two boys in. Two boys and girls. Where's our female folk? We used to have a few female simmers. I know it's not a girly thing. We had a few.
Right, so this was a Hop US landing. Anyway.
I missed you again. You keep getting ahead of me.
Well, it's like I'm on the ground, and you can see where I am.
Spitfire.
And where I am, I'm gonna take off.
I gotta download my Spitfire. See what I mean? I gotta find Spitfire now. Note to self. Hang on. Are you taking off now? Are you? Let me see where you are.
No, it's like you look where I am, right?
Okay, bear with me for a sec. Just to watch the 23CR come in a Raptor X.
If you look behind you, then you see me.
Okay. It's not showing the gear though. Very nice, boys. Let's see, kind of flick. Oh, look behind me. There you are. Oh, very nice. Oh, wow. Okay, you beat the hell out of me there.
Right, so and 230 beat even me. So
well done, 23CR.
So anyway,
coming in.
I shall take off from where I stopped.
Can you bear with me? We're going to watch Father Ted. We've left out Father Ted now. Father Ted. We haven't said hello to Father Ted, I don't think. Have we said hello to Father Ted? Sometimes the tags don't show up. He's donning a very fashionable DA62. And we haven't been saying hello to Father Ted. Now he's under pressure, sorry, Father Ted. But he's always just a good landing. There he goes. He's doing a normal landing. Not like us. Very nice, right? The center line, Father Ted. Very nice. Now I'm going to do something foolish. There's Baza. I'm going to do something very foolish, Garen Clink. Oh, you're going to watch you take off, aren't we?
Well, I'm gonna take off from where I stopped.
Okay. Well, you'll definitely make that. Okay.
What?
You'll definitely make it.
Oh, I should be.
I may not.
It's like,
So you go first.
I go first. Okay, so
Keep an eye on you.
let me see. Like, do I have my flaps set? Flaps are set. Okay, I have that thing set. I'm just set for me thingy bobs here. Right, so I put the power on to
There.
maximum engine
Garen
breakage.
Clink. Garen Clink is going to try and take off. Where he is. I'm
Okay.
going to take off as well without
So the brakes are
backtracking.
loose, and off we go.
And we're going to see. I might stall on this one. I'm going to see if I can just barely get out of here. Can't keep up. Yes, I can.
Here comes
Okay,
up.
you're up. Yeah, easy. Easy for you.
Easy peasy.
Very nice. Garen Clink's made it. I don't know if I will.
Flaps coming up.
I don't know if I'll make it, folks. I don't know if I'll make it. I'm going to try. Okay, flaps up to take off.
And the autopilot thingy bob comes on. Happy days.
Brakes off. Feet on the brakes. Full power. Foolishly from where I am. Decluttering. And off we go. And retrimming. Not too much though. Way. Flashing your lights at me. Oh god, we got speed. Oh, we get out of here easy.
Yeah.
Get out of here easy. Oh yeah.
And now we're just climbing the BGs out of this.
And gears coming up. Wait, positive right. Flaps up. Not much of a simulated nose drop there. Sorry, that music's a little too loud there. And control space. Just get that view sorted out there for myself. There we go. Let's get the control column back. Where are you, control column? There we are. Now, I'm a little bit too dark for y'all, aren't I? Let's just go a little, just keep it in the golden hour. We've got our final destination, folks. Final destination coming up.
So we have an ILS on 30.
Just Buttons is getting impatient. Just give me a bit of a fright there. Fly manually now for a bit. Still climbing, flaps up, gears up. Robert uses the buttons, getting a bit impatient. This will be a short trip. We've got 7 minutes to go. That's going to decrease though the time once we level out. I'm going to level it off. We'll stick on the autopilot here.
So
Level off.
I just loaded the ILS into 30 with the DOL approach.
Excellent.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm going to swing in and just join the ILS. Take that down.
and VNAV
Okay,
is
Robert,
enabled. Okay.
Sorry, Robert
it
Times.
is.
The next airport is Lima, Juliet, Lima, Juliet. That's the last airport that we're going to now. So it's Lima, Juliet, Lima, Juliet. Let me type it in here. Unless someone's answered. Oh, we've answered. Everyone's so polite and helpful. So I don't have to type it in. I can concentrate on the fly. I'm redlining it. I know that. I know you know it. Just Buttons knows it. She wants to go ahead and been on our own now. I was out of the house for quite a while today. Throw up just buttons. 231 knots. We got to go over these hills here and come down into a valley.
Yeah.
I'll just scoot over the top of them. I got full power on here. I'm going to firewall it. Getting 213 knots. I wonder what the cruise speed of the ATR is. Gotta be similar to this, no?
Probably higher.
So.
Yeah.
So, yeah, ATR is going to be good. I'm hoping we won't just be disappointed with the ATR. Welcome to Bravo 33 Zulu Yankee. Welcome. Do you say hello?
Hello.
Yeah, the guys are talking about getting a 4090s. Ooh, I've got to climb here a little bit. Let's just jump up here another 500 feet or so. I have to come right down. Oh, excuse me, coughed right into the mic there. Must have sounded awful. So 500 feet. Jeez, Buttons is wondering why I'm talking to myself. She's getting quite concerned. Now we're going to have to dive down into this runway. Oh yeah, let's switch here to... No. Sorry, Buttons. You're going to have to wait, I'm afraid. You're going to have to wait. Let's take... you can't see it here, but she's grabbing my other arm here. She's all over the shop. She's just not pleased. She wants to do things. I can't get the camera right. Juicy Buttons, you should be doing the camera. Here, Buttons, if you come over this side. Come over here. Okay, I gotta think about this. Heading mode. Let's get right on it. Come on, turn. The ILS here. Let's start coming down. What's the base? 4,000 feet. I'm going to go to 3. It's going to be quite close. We need to get below the glide slope. I'm going to join it halfway down. Changing heading. Increase the vertical speed. Now where are you? It's up here somewhere. 4.7 miles out. We're going to join it at about 5, I'd say. Around about the outer marker. Now I'm going to go manual from here. Autopilot off. And let's do our thing. Let's start the replay and make sure it started. Oh, it's recording. It's been recording ever since. I'm going to be careful here with this one.
So
it's going to be crazy here because I'm going to have to change. Speed's going to come down and everything. Down 300 feet. Just get. Okay, I went flying past.
I'm on the localizer here. Everything is good.
Flying past it. 5.2 miles to go. Can I catch it like a lunatic? Master cautious warning. Passengers. I don't hear any screams from the passenger. Let's put some G's here. No screams.
I'm 7 miles out.
Coming down, someone down. They're coming down. Come on. Oh, go on. Okay, we're better off from where we were. Alright, fair enough. There we go. Coming down. 2.7 miles to go. Yep. 800 feet a minute, not 2,000 feet a minute, please. And bingo.
Okay.
We're on it.
5 miles out.
47 knots and decreasing. Adding some flaps. 1.6 miles to go now. I'm going to look out at the last minute. It's going to get pathetically sensitive before we get close. So you've got to get it set up so you have to do barely anything. I want that 800 feet a minute. Oh, we got a stutter there for a second.
Okay, flaps coming down.
1 mile to go. Oh god, is it 1 mile? No, that's... So we're on it. There we go. That's how that happens sometimes. No, it doesn't in real life.
Okay, 3.5 miles out.
A bit too fast. So can I do something crazy? I'm gonna put reverse thrust on and try and get number 1. Reverse thrust on there. No, it's not gonna happen. I think I've been beaten. There we go. It's not too fast. Jamming on those brakes, destroying the brake temperatures. And there we are. Let's put on the parking brake and watch the car and clink for once.
So 2.5 miles out.
2.5 miles. We have. Let's tag up, folks. Well done, Davo. 2 Sierra. No, not a lot. That is very impressive. I wish I saw that. Copper Hat
2 miles
did
out.
very well as well. I think he's pointing to the nose where he stopped. There's someone doing a very sensible, normal landing, not like me. And as usual, it's not showing the tags of everybody coming in. Oh, someone's hitting some lights there. You gotta pay for those bulbs, my friend. You gotta pay for the bulbs. Flying Mage, you gotta pay for all those bulbs you broke. Bostov's coming up in his very favourite Vision Jet.
So
Nice one, Bostov.
1
Here comes
mile out.
Skyhawk. Here comes Skyhawk.
1 mile out.
Very nice, just over the lights there. He's doing the same. Oh, he's doing very well. And he didn't even touch any of the lights. Well done, Skyhawk. Wow. Looks like no, not a lot is first. Here goes Boopa PSN and the TVM9 as well. He's doing a really good job here. He's holding it off over the lights and he's dumping it down just
So,
very nice. Oh, very nice, Boopa.
okay, so here we go.
Very nice.
Here we go now.
Here comes Colonel Clink. Oh, I missed someone there. That's Flying Mage coming in. Looks like the King Air. Here comes Pete New Zealand, then followed by Father Ted and Colonel Clink. No, Colonel Clink is first. Pete New Zealand also is going for the short field. And he's doing a really good job too. Oh, he's touched down earlier than anybody else. It could be Pete New Zealand again, folks. He's jamming on those brakes. Oh, he just barely almost made it. Father Ted and Colonel Clink now. Father Ted's starting the DA62. Father Ted is Colonel Clink has touched down very early. Very nice from Colonel Clink as well. No, not a lot. Looks like no, not a lot is in the lead. Then Pete New Zealand, then Colonel Clink. All very good.
So there you go.
Very good, folks. Very nice. So it is a no, not a lot. Pete New Zealand, Colonel Clink, Skyhawk, 2 Sierra, Davo. Oh, sorry, Copper Hat. I think you're pointing to where you landed as well. So Copper Hat, 2 Sierra, Davo. Boopin did very well. Very nice. Father Ted then, Bonnet Fish is parked up, that Baz is parked up, AR64 Boston Elf, just mentioning you. Down the other end, we have Nighthawk and Bike Flyer, who's TVM. And who else do we... Oh, here we go. Wilco's coming in, folks, on the DA62. Nice, right in the centre line there. Very nice. And then Raptor X, the Vision Jet. Raptor X likes the Vision Jet as well. I wish we'd saw the gear, though. He does have this gear down. Because we don't know, because it is easy to land with your gear up when you kick off, when you start off. Here comes Flying Mage in the Beechcraft 350. The King Air, no? Yeah, that's King Air, alright. So he stopped his engines. Is he doing a fancy glide here? It's not showing the engines move. The zoom doesn't like certain things, I think, folks. It's not showing the wheels or the props turning. Maybe switch them off. No, I can hear it. Here he comes. Oh, he's got the reverse on already. Oh, Flying Mage has done a stunner. And he's beaten everybody in the King Air. He very cleverly put on reverse thrust before he touched down. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I should do a replay of my landing, because I haven't done any, have I? Before we go. And as we do that, we'll say ciao to everyone. Pause replay. We'll do that last, the crazy one onto the ILS. It's funny, 1 mile out, well, you see the DME doesn't have to be at the beginning of the runway either, does it?
No.
Do you know? So it could have been halfway down or a bit more, because it came out, I put my eyes at it 1 mile and it was quite close, I felt. Let's go to outside view, reset the cam. Okay, we need to zoom in a little bit here. Not zoom in, but move forward a little bit. There we go. Did I fail, is the thing. Did I hit the... I'd be using the green line now as a reference, but I don't want to hit the runway lights either. Now, listen to the tone of the engine here. I cheated. That's reverse thrust. So I'm not thumping it down. I didn't really thump that one down, did I? There you go. One's to come. One more's to come. Or two. Is that one more to come here? There's someone coming in. Let's not leave anyone out. Copper Hat must have moved himself off there to another airfield, I think. Oh, we got another new follower. Lufthansa Sim Pilot, thank you so much for following. I'm delighted that you enjoy watching it. Welcome, Lufthansa. A very nice name, Lufthansa. Colonel Clink.
Absolutely.
Lufthansa Pilot, we hail you. And I can't see that chap's or chapette's tag. Isn't Microsoft so rude when it does that? Folks, believe it or not, that ends another Sunday stream, folks.
Yeah.
I hope I mentioned everybody. And thanks, I'm delighted some new folks aboard, like Lufthansa Pilot has followed. The generous people there, like Flying Michi, wow, gifted a tier 1 sub to Alex Please, and No Not A Lot gifted a sub to Nighthawk. Thank you so much, folks. You're so very generous. 3 hours ago, we got a new Bupa APC. Sorry, Bupa PC. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Thank you so much for following. And folks, we'll see you again next Sunday. You know, as always, I missed loads of comments there. You are chatting amongst yourselves. I may have missed one or two. And the last one, Bupa APC there, says, Blood Red Skies here from me at the last airport. Great route. Thanks for putting it together. Cheers all. See you next time. Bupa, delight to have you. And that's Colonel Clink, who's his flight plans. Hail to Colonel Clink, everybody. Hail to Colonel Clink. All the subscribers and followers. Thanks you guys so much.
I hope everybody enjoyed themselves, and absolutely. We'll see you next time.
Folks, there's Peter and GH saying thanks as well. So folks, thanks a million. We did go on a little bit later than I thought, folks. Hopefully I'll be on a Tuesday, normal time, Colonel Clink, and hopefully we'll have the ATR ready by then.
Yeah, we shall see.
And the big update. Ooh, updates. So folks, thank you so much for following, and thank you very much. Before I go, don't forget, I'm on during the week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from 7 o'clock Irish UK time. In the evening. 7 o'clock in the evening. And then Sundays is the big one, as you know. Crazy Madison GA. So thank you very much, folks. Great chat, very relaxing. Do you know? I'll update some stuff now, like I said. The ships. Oh, the ships, folks. Folks, thank you. Oh, there's another one. A new subscriber. And that was... Why didn't it come up in the chat there? Oh, it has. Wow. CHLINDH1. Shinda H1. I can't pronounce it. Shinda, thank you so much for subscribing on YouTube. I'm delighted you're here. You know, we've got some new people, folks. We've got some new, so that's great, and I love that. So let's not keep Karen Clink away, because he's got to get up at, what, 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, Karen Clink?
Nah, 6.
Oh, God.
It's like a sleeping.
It is. I'm a night hawk. I'll be up there for another 4 hours. No, I won't. I'm too tired. It's been a long day. For us all, folks, have a great week next week. Don't do anything I do. And for some of us, it's a bank holiday and all that kind of stuff. So, folks, I'll just say goodbye. Producer Button, thank you very much. Colonel Clink, thank you.
Thanks, guys. Bye for now. See you next time.
And, folks, we'll see you very, very soon. Ciao, ciao, and have a great week.